What's up everybody, this is Master Ian Gamer, and we have just recently gotten a nerf on the Overwatch PTR for Mercy and Junkrat. Now, there unfortunately have not been any official patch notes put out yet. However, I've been playing around testing it, and I've also been keeping up with the Overwatch Reddit, where people have been testing it out, and it seems like we figured out what the changes are. So the changes that I'm going to cover first are the ones for Mercy, and these are pretty extreme. So it looks like Mercy's nerf is directly to Valkyrie, and as I'll show you in a bit here, take advantage of this, I've used Valkyrie, and there is still the delayed res, and on top of that, you only get one res. Previously, when using Valkyrie, you could instantly res heroes, and you could res 2, because it would give you an extra resurrect charge. However, now, you can no longer insta-res, and you can still only resurrect one hero instead of the 2. On top of that, you may have noticed when I used it that Valkyrie seemed a bit shorter than before, and that is because it no longer lasts 20 seconds, but instead now lasts 15. Now for Junkrat, his nerf so far seems to be a bit less severe. For him, it looks like they've now added a damage fall off for his mines. So as you can see, the health on these two bots are different now because the one that the mine was closer to took more damage than the one that was farther away. Previously, I believe, there was no fall off, and it was like a set, essentially hitbox, I guess, that the damage would go into for each of these bots. Which means that as long as the bots got hit by the mine, they would take the same amount of damage. And a lot of people complained about this because of mine spamming. I mean, you could easily kill any 200 health hero with that. But now it's going to be harder to deal damage with the mines by just tossing them at a hero. This is... I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. I think it's a fair change for Junkrat. I guess, yeah, I'll transition into talking about him now. I think this is a fair change for Junkrat because he was a bit powerful with the ability to just spam mines like that. I'm a bit worried when it comes to things like the trap and mine combo, because normally, you know, you throw down the trap, I can't test it right here, but you throw down the trap itself does 80 damage, and then the mine nearby does 120 damage, which is enough to kill a 200 health hero. It was a good combo for Junkrat. Now you have to worry about the distance of the mine. It seems like it's going to be ideal to put it right on the trap, which isn't always ideal, because depending on the trap's location, sometimes it can be the mine itself, since it doesn't sink into the ground like the trap does, can give away the trap's position. So a more strategic thing that some people would do, you throw a trap there, mine there. If they're coming from this direction, they won't see the mine. However, you have to be careful now, because depending on the size of the doorway or wherever you're setting it up, this might not actually kill them anymore. So again, this is something that's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I don't know if this is going to be too devastating for him. I don't think so. I think it's a pretty fair change. There may actually be another nerf to Junkrat that I am not aware of yet. I've been trying to follow up on the Reddit, see what people are saying. People seem to think that currently it is just the mine change. However, there may also be something to his rip tire. But overall, the rip tire seems to be the same from what I can tell. Movement speed is maybe a bit slower. Again, that's just me playing around with it. That is not a confirmation that the nerf hit the rip tire as well. And now going over to talk about Mercy again. These changes for her, as I said, I think are definitely more severe than the ones to Junkrat. The nerf to Valkyrie is huge, but absolutely needed. I mean, Valkyrie... See, I don't like taking stances on heroes I don't play very much. Unfortunately, Mercy is one of those heroes that I do not play very often. I consider her a very obnoxious hero to have to deal with, you know? Because it feels like Valkyrie, if you're fighting a good Mercy, Valkyrie is basically always up when it needs to be. And it's like, oh, she popped Valkyrie, here comes back almost half the team. I think this is a very necessary nerf, especially when it came to limiting it to only one resurrect. Of course, we'll have to see how this plays out. This is only on the PTR, and there may actually be some other aspects to these nerfs or changes when it comes to either of these two heroes. Obviously, we don't have the patch notes yet, so we don't know everything precisely. This has all been based off of what I've play tested and seen others talk about. So, I think I'll go ahead and wrap up the video there. I may do a follow-up once the patch notes are released, or if we do get some more information, and talk about the specifics. But for now, it looks like Valkyrie has been nerfed from 20 seconds to 15. There's no more instacast during Valkyrie, and you can only resurrect one person at a time, even with Valkyrie, because you don't get the extra charge. And for Junkrat, there is now damage fall off on his concussion mine, which will thus make it harder to just insta-kill 200 health heroes with 2 of his mines. That'll do it for this quick news update. I just wanted to get this in real quick to update all of you. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to leave your comments about these changes down below in the comments section. And I would appreciate if you hit that like button, subscribed, follow me on Twitter, and turned on notifications to keep up with all my future Overwatch content and updates. This is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.